Yes, indeed, the National Rail Gala. We're lucky to host it this year, and you will not be disappointed. Oh, it will be just like the old days.
It is very exciting. I can only hope I can join the celebrations. Being escorted after test runs is a little bit embarrassing.
That's understandable, but with the surprises we have in store, I have a feeling that this is going to be the best gala ever. Keep flying the flag, gentlemen!
Hey! Watch it, Sherlock! Ah!
So far, Isaac, I am disappointed. Nothing but steam locomotives at this gala. But this... Oh my goodness. What a fantastic diesel. Why do we have more engines like this? Dear engine, whatever is your name?
Western Leviathan of the Valentine Preservation Trust, sir. But please, call me Levi.
You see, this is what you look for in a locomotive, in an engine. Up-to-date, modern, polite. Oh, in fact, I do declare that this engine might overshadow all of your tin kettles.
Theodore, some of those tin kettles were your grandfather's legacy. I'm sure he'd be very proud to hear you speaking ill of them.
Well, I'm sure he'd...
Well, nice to see you again, Levi. Oh, it's been too long.
Indeed it has. I almost thought I wouldn't be able to make it, but won't bore you with the details.
Perhaps later this week. And how is your curator doing?
Valentine? Well, he's as enthusiastic as always.
Absolutely smashing to see you all again. The turnout to this gala seems to be tremendous. I would be honoured if I could give you all a special excursion up the line with Levi to show my gratitude for your invitation.
Mr. Valentine, excuse me, may I come along too? Please, 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 I really want to go.
Of course, Mr. Travers. The more the merrier.
Yeah.
Always in good spirits, your Valentine. Come, Levi. You must be tired after your journey.
I'm sure you will understand the pun, the joke there, the wordplay. Quality banter.
It's nice to be amongst familiar faces again. But who is that engine over there? They look familiar, but I can't place them.
Oh, that's Anne. She recently escaped from the scrapyards at Masonry Bridge.
Masonry Bridge, you say? Ghastly place. I was stationed there for a turn, but it's been quite a while since I've seen an engine in that sort of condition.
How are you this morning, Em?
Oh, sorry. Must have blacked out again.
Oh, again? Oh, I do hope these blackouts aren't frequent.
Nah, they're nothing really. The fire's just burning a bit low at the moment. At least I can see the world outside and feel the air on my face again.
Well, to be on the safe side, we'll make the journey to the workshops now, if you don't mind.
I would appreciate that very much.
Speaking of which, I need to ready myself for my next train now that I have that control unit fitted. See you all later. Oh, and best of luck, Miss M.
Did you hear that?
Is that what I think it is?
Much like the far-off distant calls of railway adventures far away. It's the familiar sound of Kodak complaining.
This gala is going to be a disaster. Overcrowded, understaffed. These are always a nightmare. Not to mention the serfs that get
For
blown in.
goodness sake, Kojak, cheer up!
Might I remind you that Tabitha and Charles have been planning this for 4 months. Everything's accounted for, not a sleeper out of place.
Oh, the lovebirds might have faith in it, but I don't. All this hectic business is tiring, isn't it? Brake van tours, that, and I had a run-in with one of the guests in the yard.
In the yards? Was it within the perimeter that we've allowed the visitors?
Definitely not. He was sneaking near the fuel tanks. I asked him to clear off and he just snarled something about scrapyards and handing over the fugitive.
What does that mean?
Perhaps I can explain for myself.
Excuse me, but the main station was my last stop. You can't
Your
just...
railway's been accommodating a certain engine who goes by the name of N. You shouldn't trust her. She is a criminal and unfinished business.
What's it to you?
She's under our protection, so you'll have to go through us first.
Protecting her, are you? How charming. I'm afraid you've all forced my hand by trespassing on my land and stealing my business.
Which is actually our Mr. Traverses now, so...
Silence! You're all gonna have to stand responsible for this unless you hand her over.
An idle threat.
Do you want to call that bluff? If you do, then mark me, there will be trouble heading your way.
What a basket case.
Yes, well, looks like you've passed your examination, Atlas. You're free to go.
Ah, just the engines I wanted to see. I have a new arrival, Wurzel.
Yes, I can see that. Where'd you pick them up from, mate? Falling a bit by the look of it.
So, you're this Wurzel that I've been hearing of. You're smaller than I expected.
I like her. Sword sharp wit. Well, once we get Atlas out of the workshop, then... Ember? It's you! It's really you!
Atlas, I can't believe it. For so long I thought, well...
You... but... how? How did...
Waterdown engines stick together.
I honestly don't know what to say. I have so many questions.
It's just...
What? Wurzel, what's happening? We better get her into the workshops, quickly. Oh, I don't like the look of this.
Oh. I'll leave her in your capable hands, Wurzel, but be sure to keep her blackouts in check.
Oh, Ember, how did you get yourself into this state? Atlas, slowly now.
Hello? Hello? Now, steady on, you four. I can't tell what you're saying. One at a time, please. So the head of the scrapyard is planning to attack the rail gala directly. Oh, how low. Just continue as you were and don't rise to his threat. I will stand guard down here in case he tries anything.
Yeah, you're awake. While you was out killed, we started doing a bit of work, fixing what we can. I'm trying to keep your core temperature in line to stop the blackouts.
Atlas...
I'm here. I can't believe you're in such a sorry state.
This? Nah, this is nothing. We've been through worse. Remember the time when we were almost blown up by Trigger's gunpowder train going?
Actually...
What's wrong?
And there we reached a problem. When he woke up, he lost parts of his memory. I've remembered some of it, but a lot of it still remains lost. You seem to have been the only thing to have stuck.
That's all you remember? No, don't worry. It could be worse, and I'm sure I can help you. Now listen closely.
Masonry bridge at dawn or dusk. On time, no fuss. The railway is expanding, creating countless job possibilities for the city's population, and beyond. At the local workshops, new machines are being built daily. From the humble shunter to the mightiest of goods engines. Masonry Bridge's first project was number 1, who named herself Ember. Their second project soon after was number 2, who chose the name the Atlas. These two engines are versatile enough to tackle any job given to them. Ember and Atlas are proof that we are truly living in an age of progress, ladies and gentlemen. No matter what comes, the future looks bright at Masonry Bridge.
Out of all the trains we pull, I always preferred passenger expresses, pulling them through the limitless countryside. Well, it made me feel alive.
Ember's back. You can almost set your watch by her.
With our distinction, we saw ourselves as our railway's guardians. Afternoon, Atlas.
Hello, Ember. Nice to see you back again. Any news from the capital?
I have something, but it's no good. As you enter the junctions, there's nothing but steam engines in the sidings.
Well, that's normal. We have storage lines at the top station too.
Yes, but not that many engines. And a lot of them, well, they were in a sorry state as well.
What do you reckon they're storing them for?
Isn't it obvious? We're being abandoned in favour of the shinier alternative.
Well, I see Ferris is still about.
Yes, he is.
Of course I am. I'm the unlucky chump who has to play stationary boiler here.
Come on, Ferris. It can't be that bad.
Puh! You may sneer, but our days in the sun are numbered. Soon there will be no need for our kind at all. You've seen them diesels about. The next step is us.
Well, I'll still run the express to time, no matter what.
Ember, where were you?
Took a spot longer to get ready this morning. No longer than usual. Wait a minute. That's my express train.
What do you expect, Central? The express has to run to time.
Oh, do be quiet, Ferris.
We're hoping to see a few more.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, yes, number one.
What is that engine doing, pulling my train?
Engines pull trains. It makes no difference who's pulling it.
Right. I don't think you understand, sir. That's my train.
No, I don't think you understand, number one. Every day, the rest of the region moves forward, and we still have you remnants of a bygone era around. We don't need either of you anymore.
What are you trying to say?
As of tomorrow, you are both relegated to utility. Once you've exhausted your usefulness, you are both joining the engines in storage. Good day.
Ember?
I don't believe it.
Do you understand now? You thought your titles would save you? But they can't. Welcome to real life. Now you're just like everyone else.
We've got to do something. I don't want to end up as just a number in a book of engines lost to time.
I suppose we could stage an accident.
Don't even say that as a joke.
Calm down. There's nothing much we can do. Desperate times call for desperate measures. If there was an accident with one of the diesel's trains, then it would just prove to the controllers they're heading in the wrong direction.
You know how serious crashes can be. Just forget about that. What I want to know is why the smoke is coming out from the old workshops. They've been shut for years.
I did see a line of engines from storage being moved up there. They couldn't be overhauling them.
I think it's time we investigate. This was their endgame. Masonry Bridge, the place where we were built, now to be our deaths.
We were both horrified, but I was determined to change things, and in doing so, pushed us both down a track from which we couldn't return, not without a fight.
I think she's out cold again. If we can't keep her fire steady, then I fear she might. Let's just hope that isn't the case. Come on, Ember. You gotta pull through this.
does make a change to see how wonderful diesel locomotive. This isn't even one that I've seen before. It's a different
Don't worry, Valentine. He's like this all the time.
Oh, well, it's all in good fun.
Fun.
Excuse me, Mr. Valentine. Charles Crawford is here to see you.
Ah, the very man I wanted to word with. You two get comfortable. Shan't be a minute.
Alright. I call window seat.
No, I'll check that at the station master went. Terrible. We got on like a house on fire. You know, our house burned down.
Finally, a control panel I'm familiar with.
I say, who goes there? Valentine? Is that you? Wait! Help!
I'm gonna use you as leverage, Diesel. The engines won't want one of their own hurt at the sake of the criminal.
Yes, it sounds like a very good idea, but...
Stop!
Is that your train? Where's your train going?
Levi! Stop!
I can't stop! There's someone in my cab!
A thief! An interloper! Oh, this is a calamity. Traverse and Reginald's around
I can't have that. Especially this week. Roger, call down the line and stop all trains. Mabel, go to the control tower and get a visual on Western Leviathan's position. And will somebody tell me who the next train coming here is?
That would be Kojak, sir.
Thank you.
I can see why you were the vice director of the line, my boy. Very quick to action.
Right. Mr. Valentine, are you up for commandeering a breakvan special to find out what's going on?
Absolutely! Levi is in my charge. And if anything would happen to him, I wouldn't be able to forgive myself.
Tabitha, can you organise the staff on your end of the line? We have a code Old Iron on our hands.
Certainly.
Thank you, darling.
What's all this about? The lines are a mess, all trains stopped, control says I'm needed here, like what?
Kojak, there's no time. Levy's been hijacked and Control has given us permission to follow.
But
Kojak, if you do this, you're off ballast work for 3 weeks. 3 months.
Hop on board, lads. We've got a train to catch.
Hi-ho, Kojak! Away!